A lot of times when people get started on keto, the first snack they think of is pork rinds. I mean, pork rinds, they're delicious, they're fatty, they're an animal product. Why not eat pork rinds? I mean, they're full of fat, they've got protein, everything's great about them. Except if you're buying them in the store, they're probably not very good for you.
A lot of them aren't even fried in pork fat. They've got other oils like sunflower oil that they're fried in.
And then you look at something like this one where it's got in the ingredients wheat flour, monosodium glutamate, food starch, artificial flavorings, artificial colorings, dextrose, sugar, all kinds of wonky ingredients in them.
Maltodextrin. Hey, what's up, family? I'm Rachel.
And I'm Joe.
And we are Two Crazy Ketos.
And if you're new to our channel, welcome. Here on Two Crazy Ketos, we do different things like product reviews and we do recipe videos. We talk about various keto topics, and every Monday we go live on Keto Beyond the Couch because life exists beyond the couch.
You can find us in different social media platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
And we have a website, which is twocrazyketos.com, and that's where you're going to find all of our different recipes. Now, we do upload at least 5 new videos every single week, so make sure you subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to hit the little bell icon, and that way every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it. Joe.
Yes.
Pork rinds.
Pork rinds.
The final frontier. These are the voyages of the Two Crazy Ketos family, okay? We have tried to provide do-it-yourself recipes for everything that we could think of. Hot dogs.
Yep.
Sausage.
Yep.
We try to do meat sticks.
Yep.
Beef jerky. Bacon jerky.
Carnivore chips.
Carnivore chips. But meat crackers. Meat thins. Pork rinds feels like the last horizon. Like we've never been able to make our own pork rinds, and today we change that.
We do. So as we said in the intro, there's all kinds of pork rinds out there, and many of the pork rinds that you buy in the stores, especially if you go to gas stations, which is the bottom line where a lot of us get them, they're fried in bad seed oils, which I don't understand. And then if you buy any kind of flavored one, they'll almost always have things like maltodextrin and other things in them. Now, there are a couple companies that make pretty decent seasoning ones, but again, you don't know the full story.
No, you don't. So the only way that you're gonna know exactly what is in something is to make it yourself.
Look at the size of these pork rinds.
They're giants, right?
So today, we're gonna show you how to make your own pork rinds. Now, why do you want to make your own pork rinds? For 2 reasons. Number 1, it's fun.
It is fun.
Number 2, you're going to know what's in the ingredients. You're going to know the oil that they're fried in. You're going to know how they're prepared. You're going to know how fresh they are. And you're going to know what kind of seasoning and what's in the seasonings that you're using. Now, there are 2 different ways to make pork rinds at home. And this is a delicious batch that we just made today. There's 2 ways to make them. The first way, you can go to a local butcher and you can ask him for some pork skin.
Good luck on that, by the way.
It's very difficult to find pork skin. Your next option would be buying a pork belly that still has the skin on it. Then you very carefully take a fillet knife and you fillet the skin off, and then you use the pork belly and make a pork belly smoked like a brisket and use up that pork belly. But after you have that pork skin, there's a lot of work.
There is.
You have to boil it. You have to slice off all of the fat. You have to render it. Then you have to dry it in a dehydrator or an oven for another 4 to 5 hours.
No.
It's kind of not worth it. At that point, I just want the monosodium glutamate.
Gotta be an easier way.
There is. Enter pork chips.
A big giant bag of pork chips.
So these are pork chips. I bought these from a company called Rudolph Foods. Now, we are in no way affiliated, but I will leave a link for them down below. This is 10 pounds of pork chips, which is going to make a ridiculous amount of pork rinds. How much so? Let me give you an idea. That many pork chips made this whole tray.
Hello.
So
this is gonna last you.
And here's the thing. The shelf life on this bag, if you don't like vacuum seal it or anything like that, it's close to a year.
Wow.
Now, the good news is I got this from this company, but there is a popular pork rind company that has them coming out where you can make them at home. They're pork chips. We do not yet have them.
We've ordered them.
I've ordered them. They're supposed to be here while we're gone. But I can't speak to, do they work and are they as clean as buying just pork chips?
Right.
So we're going to talk about pork chips because, again, they're going to last you a long time. Now, if you're curious, this entire bag of pork chips costs $60. And that sounds like a lot of money.
Except when you see how far it goes.
And how much do you pay for clean pork rinds? Like, I just recently placed an order for a very popular brand of pork rinds within the keto community. And I didn't get that many bags. And the bill was over $90.
Right.
I think I got like 8 or 9 bags of pork rinds. So they can get very expensive. So what if you could make your own with a good quality ingredient and know exactly what's in it? Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
This is really, really easy to do. I mean, ridiculously easy to do.
How easy is it?
This is so easy that even Rachel can make it.
Oh my gracious.
Okay. So you want to know what you need?
Yes.
You need pork chips.
Obviously.
Unless you want to go the hard route, which I don't.
No, I do not. Rachel does never want to go the hard route.
After that, we're going to put these off to the side. You need some seasonings. That was fun. And the sky is the limit with your seasonings. You could make your own, or you can go the easy way, which Joe and Rachel like to do.
Right.
And we can use things like Redmond's taco seasoning, Redmond's chili lime seasoning, Redmond's Wasatch steak seasoning,
plain old salt,
Redmond real salt. We can use smoked salt. Imagine a smoked salt pork rind.
Is there anything even weirder than that, though?
Oh, there's lots of weird things. I'm going to show you one at the end. But first, we need to make some fresh pork rinds.
Let's do it.
So there's 2 ways to make pork rinds from pork chips. There's the easy way, and then there's the fun way.
Well, easy is fun for me.
Okay, well, which one do you want to do first?
Easy.
So to do it the easy way, we need an air fryer. So let me get the basket. So we're going to take our air fryer basket. We're going to take our pork chips.
How many should I put in?
I would say a little handful. You want to lay them out in your air fryer and try to keep them like separated. But if they're not separated, that's okay because we can shake it. We can probably put a couple others. Now these are going to poof up. If you don't want them big like this, you can actually take these and snap them in half because they're gonna like quadruple in size. So you can just kind of take them and break them like that into little pieces. Like this one right here, that's gonna be giant. So we'll just snap it in half. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put these into our air fryer for 6 to 7 minutes at 375 degrees. Ooh, it's steamy.
Yeah. So we've got the easy method going. We're cooking things in the air fryer.
So now we're gonna make the fun way.
The fun way. And I see you have a pot of oil. I thought that the whole idea was to cook this pork in its own pork fat.
Well, you're gonna cook it in fat, a good fat. So you can use pork fat, AKA bacon grease. Or you can use the tallow, like this Wagyu beef tallow. So what we do is whenever we fry something, I save it. You don't have to throw this out. Remember your grandmother and your great-grandmother, they took the lard, the bacon grease, the beef tallow, they put it in a coffee can, stuck a potato in it. You can do that. Yeah. It's not bad. Just take it, cool it down, run it through a coffee filter or strainer, put it back into a glass jar or a coffee can or whatever and store it. So we're gonna get our oil to 400 degrees. And then we have fun. You ready?
Yes.
This happens pretty quick. So we just drop a couple of these in here. Now, they're going to expand. So you don't want to do too many at once.
Don't crowd it.
Watch how fast this happens. You can look inside of there.
They're getting fat.
And what we're going to do is we're going to just use like a little strainer and make sure that they stay submerged in the oil. And see how they're cooking up? Look at that.
Beautiful. Boy, it's fast.
And then I like to just turn them over. Make sure everything cooks up. Now you saw how many chips we put in there, right?
Only a few.
But now look at the size of these.
They're giant.
Okay, so we're gonna put these on a paper towel. I don't wanna burn you.
Sop up some of that grease.
And we'll do a few more while the easy way is going.
Although this was pretty easy. Other than
Yeah,
waiting
you just
to
gotta boil up the oil.
heat the oil. But this has an added cost, if you want to say that, right?
Unless you eat a lot of bacon.
Right, but for that, you don't need any oil at all.
Yeah. Now, while this batch is cooking up, you can do this in an oven.
Yeah.
I didn't like the results as much. So in an oven, you're gonna go at 400 degrees for about 8 to 10 minutes. And again, they're gonna puff up. If you really want the honest truth, this is the best way.
This is the best way.
I mean, look at how puffy these
They're
things
gorgeous.
get. And look at the size of these. There's no more fighting over like, I get the little one.
I get the big one.
And if you want them crunchy, like Rachel likes them crunchy, you can just leave them in that oil. But all you're doing...
You can see they kind of like go, they
You're
curl
going
up.
until they're golden brown. You can try to do it in the microwave. They say do it in the microwave for about 30 seconds. I just have not liked the results as much.
Nothing's like beautiful, fresh, cooked in oil pork rinds.
Okay, so the air fryer ones are done. And we're gonna pull these out, put them on here.
Same result.
Now you can see when you do cook them in the pork fat or your tallow,
They're a little bit greasier.
and they puff up just a little bit more, but you can hear it. Look, they're still popping.
They're still popping.
They're still snapping. These, I mean, you can't get fresher pork rinds than this, right?
This is something fun for the kids too, because before, what did? We would pop popcorn, right? On the stove. But now you can make a movie snack still together as a family. Pork rinds.
When I was a kid, we used to go to one of the Oriental markets, and my dad would get these shrimp pops. And it was the same thing. They were little chips, and you would drop them in oil and watch them puff up,
Boom.
and they had like a shrimp flavor.
Now I have a paper bag and a question.
Okay?
How do we put seasoning on these guys?
You can do a couple things. You could just take your seasoning and sprinkle it like that. Or what we do is we take it. You ever go to a carnival? You buy Zeppelis, right? Same thing. Put some in here.
And this is where you could put down some like Parmesan cheese.
Oh, the
On top of
seasoning. We'll
it.
put a little bit more seasoning. What flavor am I putting here?
Chili lime.
Rachel's favorite.
Rachel's
Put that in there. Give it a little shake.
Have the kids shake it up.
Here you go.
Good to go.
Ready?
Dink it.
Dink.
Nothing like fresh. I mean, amazing.
Those are so good. You want to try the difference? Okay, so you had the microwave.
Right?
There's the oil.
Dink. The oil.
They're both good.
But there's just like a layer of flavor because of the oil. You know, that's just delightful.
Now, what you want to do is when you want to season them, you want to season them pretty quickly after you get them off the heat. Don't let them sit around. I mean, you can, but if you do it right when they come out of the oil, right when they come out of the air fryer, they've still got some like wet grease, and that's going to let the seasonings stick to it.
Right.
And again, the sky is the limit. Parmesan cheese. You can put like some butter powder. Different things like that. I got one. You ready to try a weird one?
Yes. Give me a weird one.
Okay. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do a weird one. I want you to close your eyes. I'm gonna dump it in here. I'm gonna put 2 ingredients in this. I'm not gonna tell you what the ingredients are.
Okay.
I'm gonna put it across the bottom of the screen for everybody to see.
All right.
Okay? I'm gonna put that in there. Shake it up.
Is this gonna be like horseradish flavor?
Ooh, that sounds good, actually.
Ooh, you know what would be really good is using
You can open your eyes.
our ranch blends. Make some ranch blends.
Yep.
This is gonna be weirder than what we've done so far.
Kind of wish I had some cinnamon and cayenne pepper.
Ooh, that'd be good.
Here you go.
That got very dark. What is this?
Dink? No dink?
This is cocoa. This is chocolate. Chocolate with like a little sweetener. Ooh, I like dessert. Dessert pork rinds. Wow. Wow, that is like very flavorful.
Yeah. I probably put too much in there because I put like a tablespoon of each.
So the cocoa powder has to be one of the things. What was the other ingredient?
A sweetener, like a swerve, powdered swerve.
Okay.
So, but again, put a whole bunch in there. I put enough in there for like a giant bag.
Oh, that's delicious. That is really, really tasty. And fast, easy to do.
And that's it. It's that simple to make your own pork rinds. And here's what we did. So we took that big box, and while we were waiting for everything to heat up, we just vacuum sealed them all because now we really extend the shelf life of this. And they're just in small bags. I mean, we're gonna have like 15, 20 bags of this. Unfortunately, with the company that I got it from, the smallest they have is the 10-pound bag. Now that's gonna be the end of today's video. Hopefully you got something out of today's video and it helped you to learn to make your own pork rinds. If you did, please do us a favor, hit that like button on the video. And if you really got something out of it, consider hitting the thanks button down below. That would be greatly appreciated. Now, if you like seeing videos like this, take a look at some of the videos we have linked right over here. Also, make sure you take a look at the most recent videos I'm gonna put right over there.
But whether you head this way or you head this way, don't forget to head this way. Subscribe to our channel and click the little bell icon, and that way every single time we upload a new video, you'll be alerted to it.
Till next time, bye.